Welcome everybody to Game 3 for the 902 Elite of the Oyster Cup. This is going to be a battle of Nova Scotia. It's the Cape Breton, well, it's not just Cape Breton, it's the Fusion Reapers, Cape Breton heavy team. There are teams from one side of players from Nova Scotia, one side to the other. But for the most part, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of guys from Nolan's previous team of the Cape Breton Oilers. On top of that, a couple Raiders from last year. So you'll see some familiar faces, as in Evan Howley, Bennett Morrow, and people from previous years, Lucas Cameron, McKinnon, etc., etc. So there's going to be a lot of familiar faces. Again, the 902 Elite here. They're filling a few gaps. We have a handful of kids out in Toronto. I hope they're having a great tournament up there, and we've filled those gaps with excellent players ourselves. But it's gonna be a battle. Reapers have been dominant so far throughout this tournament, and leaving a lot of teams in their wake. 902, we're 1-1. A little less impressive so far, but again, we had kind of an off game that first one, so I'm not quite sure where we stand. We could have a lot left in the tank. I think we still have a whole nother gear we haven't seen yet. We're probably going to need it today to play these guys. Again, this is an excellent hockey team. Reed Kennedy, I've always heard lots about him. He's played with us in the past. He's going to be one to watch down here. Down here with the 902 Elite, it's going to be more of a team effort. I'm going to throw some love out for some of my parents with companies. So Breton Brewing, you can pick it up at your local liquor stores. Represented by Andrew Morrow here and Bennett Morrow's father. Sussex Tire, if you're in the Sussex area, for sure, head down to Sussex Tire for all your tire needs. Sussex Home Hardware, sponsoring kids hockey for quite some time. He's sponsoring Tal, who's not here today. And Kyle Friars and Friars Excavating, over 10 years experience servicing the St. John and Quispam area. Show them some love. They sponsor a lot of kids hockey, so they do a lot of good stuff for the community. Those are my sponsors I've thrown out for today. Again, this should be a battle. I'm not familiar with their goalies. It's going to be Brady LeBlanc today for them. Nolan, the only goalie here for the 902. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I've been having a couple issues. I'm not sure we even had an issue last time. I think somebody might have just been having a hard time finding it, so I ended up killing it. I'm going to record while I'm streaming this one. If the stream breaks down or something happens, I'll just have the recording for later. The Reapers played earlier, I don't know what time earlier, but it was a fairly feisty game against the PEI Pirates. There was a big hit on Bennett Morrow down in the corner. One of the Fusion players came down, gave them a hit of their own. A couple other things. So it got a little bit rowdy earlier. I'm wondering if that might have been a drain emotionally for them. Again, we can use whatever edge we can get here. Again, I'm going to pause the music. I'm not sure if that's something that gave us issues earlier. Reed Kennedy circling at the center dot. Looks like he has Will Fifield with him, and Brady McKinnon. So that's going to be a strong line here for the Fusion. Our side of things, we have Hallett, Lehman, and Christie, I assume. Puck's dropped and we're underway for the first period. Puck's moved along the boards for Lehman. Lehman's able to get down deep into the Reaper zone. Play around. Kennedy picks it up. Kennedy trying to make his way through the middle. Gets it up for number 74, Will Fifield. Fifield over to the far side. Kennedy picks it up, centers it. Play up for Lehman. Lehman trying to get it out of the zone. Goes back in, picked up by Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith moves it up for Lewis Christie. Lewis Christie deep down. Lehman's rushing for it. Trying to catch Connor Bozen. Whistle coming up. There's going to be a call on that. Again, this game with the Reapers and the PEI team got a little out of hand earlier. Lehman going to the box early. Man advantage for the Reapers. Face off down in the 902 zone. Back to the point, put in deep. Brett Proctor challenges, comes right up front, shot wide. Tie up along the boards, a little bit of a shove down, no call. Declan O'Neill had it in front of him there, didn't quite go retrieve it. Comes along, up for Ald. Ald's just gonna ice it. Goes down the length of the ice, 30 seconds off the penalty. Here come the Reapers. This is Evan Howley. Evan Howley gains the zone. Again, Evan, one of the stronger defensemen of Nova Scotia for sure. Nicholson puts it around. He's able to get it out. Picked up by Bozen. Bozen chips it out. Slap back in. Duke Dumphy challenging down here. Schuldice throws it back in for Dumphy. Evan Howley gets it to the far corner. Evan Howley over to Bennett Morrow. Bennett Morrow's rushing it. Bennett gains the zone. Getting pushed to the outside by Carter Hayes. Carter Hayes on him. Gets it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Coming to the far point. 30 seconds remaining of the power play for the Reapers. Puck's picked up by Carter McCauley. Carter McCauley puts it down the ice. Picked up by Bryson Smith, who throws it back in. 17 seconds counting down on the power play. Bozen. Eric Murchison tries to get it over. Ends up hitting one of his own players, who's able to get it and get it down the ice. 4 seconds, and we are almost even strength. 2-1, even strength. Carter McCauley gets it up the ice for Will Fifield. Will Fifield goes way over for number 4, Brady McKinnon. Shot by Evan Howley. Tipped wide there by Fifield. Reed Kennedy with it in the corner. Reed puts it over for Fifield. Moves up for Lehman. Lehman moves it up for Howlett. Almost got up for Mood. Reed Kennedy with it now. He's got a lot of black shirts around him. Can't get the shot off. Bryson Smith puts it into the corner. Reed takes a tumble. Howlett with it. Howlett's going up the boards for Christie. Lewis Christie gets it up for Lehman. Lehman's got a step on everybody. They're able to catch up, break up the play. Lehman still with it down deep in the corner. Howlett. Howlett chips it over for Lewis Christie. Lewis Christie looking for somebody. Gets it out front. It's going to come back for Nicholson. Nicholson just puts it into the far corner. Lehman back over for Christie. Picked off. Up for number 2, who is Charlie Purcell. Thrown in by Nicholson. Purcell picks it up. Purcell, big pass over for number 86, who's Lucas Cameron. Lucas, backhand. Ooh, good opportunity there. Kind of a rebound out to the side. Tristan, I'm going to have a hard time saying Tristan's last name, unfortunately. Just home or something. Down in the corner. Plays up. Plays over for Schuldice. Schuldice gains the zone. Pressure from the Reapers. Chipped up. Bryson Smith gets it. Bryson goes up for Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill gains the zone. Gets into traffic. Comes out for Bennett Morrow. Bennett carries back into the zone. Comes back out for Bennett. Bennett's going to play it up for number 29, but it's picked off by Bryson Smith. Bozen. Bozen to McCauley. McCauley puts it up the ice. It's going for an icing. They wave it off. Puck gets left there by Bryson. Bryson up for Mood. Mood chips it up for Ryder Haas. Ryder Haas gets stripped of the puck. Brody Mood picks it up. Brody Mood chips it in. Brody Mood into the corner. Falls down. Ryder Haas has it. Trying to find some space. Sorry, he's not even on camera. Out front. Duke Dunphy had it on stick there for a minute. Wasn't able to do much with it. Number 29, McCauley gets it down the length of the ice. Goes for an icing. It's a long time without a whistle. 6:05 remaining of the first period is a 0-0 hockey game. Face off down in the Fusion Reapers zone. Howlett on the draw. Howlett's up against Reed Kennedy for the other side. It's in the feet of Lehman. Wasn't able to find it. Shot in by Fifield. Picked up by Rep Proctor. Lewis Christie throws it into the middle. Fifield picks it up. Backhands it in. Brady McKinnon there with it for a minute. Rhett able to get it out of the zone. Lewis Christie gets a whack on it. Nicholson. Nicholson puts it off the board. It ends up hitting Evan Howley's stick, so it won't be an icing. Howlett down with it. Pops out. Reed Kennedy with it now. Reed trying to get through. Tries to get up for Fifield. Picked up by Nicholson. Nicholson takes a shot just a little high. Lehman bumping with Kennedy. Pass up for Fifield. Fifield over to Kennedy. Kennedy loses it. Good job by Carter Hayes. Gets a stick on it there. Auld. Nicholson. Nicholson up to Lehman. Lehman over for Declan O'Neill. Declan tries to get through traffic. He's able to do it, but loses the puck right on the doorstep. Comes back for Nicholson. Nicholson throws it in. Picked up by the Fusions. The Reapers. I don't know why I'm finding Fusion easier to say than Reaper. Schuldice tries to throw it in. Pops out to the center. Bozen. Schuldice with it now. Schuldice turns, puts it back behind the net. Auld goes in to get it. Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill with it again. A lot of these Reapers jerseys are kind of getting folded up, even though they have big numbers. They're hard to see, but here comes Connor Bozen. Connor Bozen gains the zone. Bozen takes the shot. Blocked there by Nicholson. Puck behind the net. Big battle behind the net there. Centering pass. Declan O'Neill. Declan circles looking for somebody, but everybody went for a line change. Here comes the Reapers the other way. This is number 2, Purcell. Purcell drops it off. Nice passing play. Shot. Goal. Purcell took the original shot. It was kind of loose and bouncing around. I think Bennett Morrow ended up with it. So Bennett Morrow with the goal. Assist for sure from Purcell. I think there was another stick in there for sure too. So 3:38 remaining. Lehman on the draw. Drops it back for Rhett. 1-0 hockey game right now for the Reapers over the 902 Elite. Brody Mood. Brody turning into the center. Drops it off. Bryson Smith. Hard up for Rhett Proctor. Rhett into the middle for Mood. Rhett gets it back. Hooks it forward. Reapers get possession. Big pass up for Evan Howley. Goes all the way down. 2:59 remaining of the first period. Is a 1-0 hockey game for the Reapers over the 902 Elite. Chase Howlett taking the draw, and he is up against, I assume, Kennedy? Yeah, it was Kennedy. Back to the point, shot hard, rebound. Saved there by Brady LeBlanc. Lewis Christie puts it off the back of the net. Puck thrown down, it might be an icing again. 2:39 remaining of the first period, still 1-0 Reapers over 902 Elite. Ald on the draw for the 902. Scholdice pursuing. Connor Bozen. Connor Bozen throws it to the middle. Up for Reed Kennedy. Offside. Byfield just takes a step. Kennedy makes too many moves on the blue line. Lewis Christie, Ryder Hawes, and Evan Lehman out here. The other side of things, Tristan Shyholm and Purcell. Nolan steers it clear. Lehman. Bouncing puck. Lehman. Oh, loses the puck right on the blue line. We actually went for a line change. I think Nicholson noticed what was happening, stopped the line change. A pass over by number 9 by Tristan. It ends up going off the skate of number 86, Lucas Cameron. Lucas actually stopping to make the shot, but it went off a skate while he was stopping. It went straight in off the skates. Reapers take a 2-point lead. It wasn't a kicking motion, but it certainly was off the skates. They're gonna have a discussion about whether or not it was a kick or not, I think, but it wasn't. It was just off the feet, though. Duke Dumpy. Again, 2-goal lead right now for the Reapers. Lucas Cameron gets it up for Reed Kennedy. Reed trying to get through a lot of traffic. Bounces out. Evan Howley. Evan Howley moving it up. Oh, sorry, that's Sawyer McKinnon. I called him Lucas Cameron a moment ago. I apologize. Kennedy really whacking at Duke Dumpy's sticks. That would definitely be a slash for Reed Kennedy. Will be going to the box. So this will be the first power play opportunity for the 902 Elite. Face off down in the Reapers zone. Reapers holding a 2-0 lead right now with 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining of the first period. Duke Dumpy, Brody Mood, Ryder Hawes, Bryson Smith, and Carter Hayes out there. Evan Howley. Brody Mood. Oh, right on the doorstep, but he loses the puck. Reapers able to get down the length of the ice. Picked up by Bryson Smith. Bryson up to Mood. Mood chips it out. Against our power play, we need to set up there a little bit. Pops out. Carter's got the guy coming from behind. It's Fifield. Mood over for Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith moves it up for Ryder Haas. A little poke there by Evan Howley. Bryson Smith goes across the middle, over for Mood. Great job here by Tristan. Just a step offside there. Number 86, Lucas Cameron, just a little step ahead of the play. 32 seconds remaining of the first period. It is a 2-0 hockey game. Shouldice getting some instructions from Auld. Probably shouldn't say anything to him, went right to where he was. Nicholson, nice pass. Gets taken in here by O'Neill. O'Neill gets over Shouldice. Shouldice, nice shot on net. Nice save there by LeBlanc. Blocker save. Shot by Nicholson. Wide. Brett Proctor kicks it up for O'Neill. They're able to backhand it out. A little bit of pursuit on there. And that's the end of one. 40 seconds remaining of the power play. We're going into the second period. Reapers with the 2-goal lead between first and second. I believe the second goal was off the feet of Sawyer McKinnon. First goal was by Bennett Morrow. An assist by Purcell. I think there's probably another assist on that as well. Just to give you an update of where we are in the tournament, the Reapers are almost certainly into tomorrow. There's a big clump of teams after that anybody could kind of pop out. We have to play Express tonight. They have 3 points from a shootout loss. So they have 1 point on us right now. Also the Pirates, if they were to beat East Coast Selects and we get another win in this tournament, then they would have the heads up against us. Their game starts at 3 o'clock in the sheet of ice right behind me. So that one's going to matter to us. Hopefully they lose a point somewhere there for us to have an opportunity to continue. Brett Proctor, nice pass up for Lewis Christie. Lewis Christie, hard shot over for Lehman. Lehman gets it back over for Christie. Christie, Lehman out front. Brett Proctor. Brett. I don't think that was really a high stick, but they were calling it for one for a minute. Thrown down the length of the ice. No one's going to throw it out for Brett Proctor. Brett Proctor picks it up. He's got a man way up. Good job by the Reapers. Find that. Brett Proctor picks it back up. Brett moves it up for Christie. Christie up for Lehman. Lehman's got to split the gap here. He's got a lot of white shirts around him. Again, the kids have got so good over the years. Back in the day, you used to be able to blow through a bunch of kids. Now you can't do it ever. Nice shot there by Rep Proctor, just a little high. Here comes Bennett Morrow. He's the first goal scorer of this game. Drops it off for Fifield. Fifield through traffic. Brett finds it there. Good save by Noli. Hits the break. Ryder Haas throws it on net. LeBlanc with the save. Brody Mood keeps it back in. Ryder Haas with it. Battling to get free here. Great job by Evan Howley to tie him up. Comes out for Bennett Morrow. Bennett picks it up. Carter Hayes pressures him, knocks him off the puck. Duke Dunphy picks it up. Duke Dunphy throws it into where they're changing. Evan Howley with it now. Will Fifield. Fifield tries to center it. It's picked off by Ryder Haas. Up for Mood. Brody Mood looking for options. Doesn't really have any. Gets tied up. Good pressure there by Brady McKinnon. Brady McKinnon still tying him up. Ald with it behind the net. Ald drops it back. Again, Campbell Ald. Brody Mood. Brody getting a lot of stick wax in there. Gets the puck on net anyway. Puck's still loose. They're able to throw it out. Will get out of the zone. Eric Murchison over for Carter Hayes. Carter Hayes up for Scholdice. Scholdice drops it back. Murchison back for Carter Hayes. Carter Hayes tries to move it forward, but picked off by Fifield and thrown into the 902 zone. Eric Murchison picks it up behind the net. Backhands it back around. Ald there. Carter Hayes. Carter Hayes hits the brakes, brings it in. Tries to chip it up for Ald. Picked off here by Carter McCauley. Good job by Declan O'Neill to keep that in. Scholdice in a foot race up against Connor Bozen. Connor Bozen with it in his feet. Wraparound attempt, loses the puck. Bouncing puck. Connor Bozen gets it out of danger. Moves the puck forward to Purcell. Purcell tries to move it forward, gets tied up by Ald. I think this is Connor Bozen. Connor Bozen centers it. Got on the stick there, Tristan, and then out of danger. Eric Murchison with it behind the net. Eric Murchison moves it up for Declan O'Neill. Declan O'Neill gains the zone out to the outside. Declan goes back to the point for Nicholson. Nicholson back to Bennett Morrow now has it. Giveaway. Howlett, Jace Howlett catches up to him, knocks the puck off. Bennett picks up the puck again, though. He's going to go for a pass. Nicholson gloves that out of the air. I thought he was going to tip it in the net. Lewis Christie just throws it down in. LeBlanc comes over and blocks it into the corner. Move up for Bennett Morrow. Bennett chips it in. Back for Bennett. Centering. Lewis Christie. Evan Howley. Evan gains the zone. Throws it on Nolan. Nolan's just going to eat it up. Should throw it out there for Bennett Morrow. The first goal brought to you by Breton Brewing. Pick up at any local liquor store in the Maritimes. Reed Kennedy on the draw. Up against Duke Dumpy. .7:02 remaining of the second period. Is a 2-0 hockey game right now for the Reapers team. Reapers team so far having a pretty dominant performance in their division. Mood. Zigzagging on the doorstep. Oh! Good save there by LeBlanc. The rebound did come out. Unfortunately, 902 wasn't able to capitalize on it. Comes out of the zone. Murchison, he's going to regroup. Puts it off the boards. Evan Howley. Nice little poke there by Brody Mood. Evan Howley backhands it up for number 4, Brady McKinnon. Carter Hayes backhands it back in. Carter Hayes wearing Stoner's jersey. Carter Hayes over for Murchison. Good job by Brody Mood. Up for Mood. Carter Hayes moves it up to Mood. Mood shoots. Loose puck. Good job. Brady LeBlanc right on it. Couple little juggles there, but he's able to jump on it. Makes the save. 5:52 remaining of the second period. 2-0 hockey game for the Nova Scotia Fusion Reapers. If you're looking for excavating in the St. John Quispam area, call up Friars Excavating. Back to the point. O'Neill. Loose puck. Scholdice. Schuldeis trying to get free here. Backhands loose. Penalty coming up, kind of a chintzy one. Not much on that. Number 86, Lucas Cameron going to the box. Power play for the 902 Elite. Murchison, nice hard shot, just wide. Declan O'Neill with the puck. Tries to center it, gets knocked down. Bozen, Purcell just a little ahead of him, but onside. Murchison ties him up. Murchison's going to go to the box. That will end the power play. We'll have some 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 1 minute and 34 seconds. They also don't have the penalties up on the board, so it's going to be hard to judge when they're over. But there's a minute 34 remaining right now on the Lucas Cameron penalty. So that should be ending somewhere around the 3:30 mark. Carter Hayes able to move it up. Gets up for Lehman. Lehman, oh, we keep almost getting the shot off but leaving the puck behind. It's happened several times this game. Nice little stick lift there by number 71. Or it must have been Carter McCauley, number 77. It really looks like a 71. Oh, sorry, it's Charlie Notler. Actually, we played with him in the past. Lehman kicks it up to himself. Lehman over for Rhett Proctor. Rhett Proctor tries to get a wrist shot. They get a stick on it. Bennett Morrow did. Moves up for Morrow. Lehman rubbed out along the boards there. Offside. 4 minutes remaining of the second period. Is a 2-0 hockey game for the Reapers over the 902 Elite. 31 seconds remaining for the Reapers penalty. 56 seconds remaining for the 902's penalty. So there will be a 21-second or 25-second power play for the Fusion. Comes back for Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith moves it up for Nicholson. Picked off by Reed Kennedy. Nicholson gets it back though. Lewis Christie gets it. Lewis Christie gains the zone. He's going to throw it on the net. Good job by Brady LeBlanc there to angle it off. Evan Howley. Evan Howley gets to the front. Centering pass. Nobody there for him. Reed Kennedy. Very good pressure by Duke Dumphy. Kennedy puts it over for his other defenseman, Jeff Globe. Byfield down deep in the corner. Bryson Smith. Battle behind the net. Chipped up. 10 seconds remaining of our penalty. Short power play here for the Reapers. Lewis Christie with it down deep. And we're back to even strength. Everybody's got 5 players again. Brody Mood. Brody Mood just slightly offside. Jace Howlett just took an extra step there. 2:52 remaining of the second period. 2-0 hockey game. Reapers over the 902 Elite. Ryder Haas, Mood. Oh, we got a player way over on the other boards. Didn't work out for us. Mood gets into the zone with it. Good pressure here. Oh, comes right across. Ryder Haas almost was able to sneak in there and poke something away. Brody Mood centering. This is Purcell. He's got Tristan out front for him. Tristan picks it up. Good job getting it out of there. Number 9, right up front. Tristan into the feet of our defenseman. Purcell with it. Purcell puts it over for number 77, Carter McCauley. Carter McCauley just puts it in deep. Carter Hayes. Carter kind of goes into the middle with it. We are able to pop it out. Ryder Haas with it now along the boards. Chips it down deep into their corner. Goes for a line change. Picked up by Connor Bozen. Connor Bozen goes back to Purcell. Purcell picks it up. It's left there for Scholdice. Scholdice, he's got Mood with it now. Centering pass, shot. Oh, I think the goalie made the save, popped up over the net. Excellent opportunity. Mood with the shot, trickling puck, hit the side there by the post. Good pressure here by the 902 Elite. Getting a little lucky, but you gotta be good to be lucky. Mood with it. Mood loses the puck. Scholdice centering pass, picked off. The thing with these Reapers jerseys, they kind of clump up and you can't see the numbers often. I think that was Jeff Globe who was able to get that down out of there. Brett Proctor now moves it up for Ald. Foul down low. I don't know where Declan was taking that. He had it on the doorstep. Scholdice with it now. Scholdice puts it over for Ald. Ald's going to go back to the point for Rep Proctor. Rep Proctor goes for a wrist shot. Hits the guy out front, number 71, Charlie Notler. Thrown out by Carter McCauley. 14 seconds remaining of the period. Bennett Morrow. Bennett circling. Gets it over for Sawyer McKinnon. Evan Howley takes the shot. Hits Bryson Smith. To end the period. We end the period same as we ended last period. 2-0 hockey game for the Nova Scotia Reapers. We're going into the third. Again, there's a good clump of teams fighting for that second spot. Goals for and against are likely to matter. The only problem would be is if we get in, if there's a three-way tie, it'd be excellent. If there's a two-way tie with the Pirates, I assume it'll be the head-up tie. That will probably hurt us there. But our goals against right now are pretty presentable. So if it comes down to plus-minus, that might not be the end of the world for us. But who knows? Hopefully we can pop off 2 goals here and still be in this game. Jace Howlett up against Reed Kennedy to start the third period. Drop back for Nicholson. Nicholson over for Carter Hayes. Up to Lewis Christie. Lewis Christie gains the zone, tries to get over for Lehman. It's a little bit behind him. Here comes Kennedy. Kennedy trying to cut to the middle. Shoots it a little bit wide. Carter Hayes off the boards. Lewis Christie picks it up. Lehman's way ahead. He's going to have to slow down. Lehman cuts over. Lewis Christie. Lewis circling, goes for Robert. Oh, it was right there in the feet of Jace. He just didn't find it. Lehman. Lehman just throws it in. Line change by the 902 Elite. Lehman pursuing. He's able to get a stick on it. Going to pop out. Comes back for Nicholson. Nicholson tries to backhand it in. Oh, a little bit of a collision there at the blue line. Puck's out front. Put over for Eric Nicholson. Or Murchison, I'm sorry. Rhett Proctor loses his stick. Rhett's able to find his stick. Falling down all over the place up there. Duke Dunphy puts it up for Brody Mood. Brody Mood tries to chip it out. It not quite out. Right on the blue line, but doesn't cross the line. Comes out now. Duke Dunphy with the puck. Popped up. Mood with it now. Gains the zone. Shot on net. Saved by Brady LeBlanc. Penalty coming up. It will be against the Reapers team. Duke Dunphy. And a Reapers player will be going to the box. It will be a power play opportunity for the 902 Elite. .209 remaining of the third and final period. 2-0 hockey game for the Nova Scotia Fusion Reapers over the 902 Elite. Power play. Ald on the draw, gets it back to Shouldice. Shouldice up for Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith back to Shouldice. Shouldice in the battle for it, ends up coming out with it, centers it. Comes back for Carter. Carter shot just a little wide. I think he was trying to pass it over for Shouldice. Bounces a puck off of one of the McKinnon, Sawyer McKinnon. Over for Shouldice. He's got a 1-on-2. Takes the shot. Brady LeBlanc with a nice little save. Brady having a great game down here. Oh, a little miscommunication there between two of our guys. Didn't know who was going to take it. Rhett Proctor sweeping at it, trying to keep it in. Gets back to Rhett now. Rhett shoots it. Shoots it just a little wide. Oh, sorry. It's coming down the length of the ice again. We are on a power play right now. Reaper's able to ice it. Rhett Proctor. Rhett's got to make a decision here. Rhett's going to carry it in. Lewis Christie. Lewis Christie centers, shoots. Oh, wide there by Jace Hallett. Trickling puck, still loose. Picked up by the Reapers. Reed Kennedy coming the other way. Reed Kennedy being pursued here. Jace Hallett, good back check. Rhett Proctor's going to be the first one there. Again, great penalty kill so far by the Reapers. Fires up. It shouldn't be an icing because it hit Christie's stick on the other side of the red line. Comes back for Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith over for Murchison. Murchison back for Smith. Smith into the middle. Just slapped down the ice there by number 10, Jeff Globe. Picked up by Bryson Smith. Bryson Smith up for Mood. Mood drops it over for Dunphy. Dunphy up for Mood. That wasn't Mood the first time, it was Ryder Haas, I apologize. Right in front. Good job there by the defenseman to get it out of there. I think it was number 73, Theo Chason. And that's the end of the power play. Even strength now. Nolan's got it. He's going to play it over. Some call coming up. I missed it completely. I don't know who's getting called or what it was for. It looks like it's Duke Dunphy going to the box. Again, I apologize. I didn't see the play. Jace Howlett down here with Lehman. He's got Nicholson with him. Centering pass. Lehman strips him of the puck. Just able to throw it down. Really good play by Lehman. Oh, it didn't start my power play clock. I apologize. Number 9 here, Tristan. Tristan tries to move it up. He's looking over the wrong shoulder, unfortunately. Purcell. Lehman's got it. Ooh, makes a little move in front of the goalie. Lehman's able to skate it out. Lehman's still able to keep a hold of it. Good penalty kill here by Lehman. It would be hooking before it would be anything else, but sure. Should be a hooking penalty. Oh, they're going to call him for holding. It's going to be a 5-on-3 here for 1 minute 9 seconds. I think that's a bullshit call. Tries to get it out. Shot. Doesn't hit anything. Again, it's going to be a 1 minute 5-on-3 here. Lehman hooked and took a penalty for it. McCauley up for Bennett Morrow. Bennett making a little move. Down in front, shot. Nolan finds in front. Loose puck. Nice little poke out there. Can anything we can do here to kill some time? Ald able to get it down deep. Again, it's a 5-on-3 here. Good job by Bryson Smith to get down the length of the ice. 21 seconds remaining of this 5-on-3. Bryson Smith with it again. Bryson makes a move. Might have been offside there. I think Chase is still offside, but nobody's got his hand up. Comes out. Rhett Proctor, hard shot. Oh. Goalie going down kind of made me think it was going towards the net, but it was a little wide. That kills the 5-on-3, 48 seconds remaining of a power play. Brody Mood, able to get to the front, gets tied up pretty good. Penalty coming up again. I think it should be for tying Mood up. Interference. So that negates the 5-on-3 and the power play. Now we have even strength for the next 39 seconds. Still a 2-0 hockey game for the Nova Scotia Reapers over the 902 Elite. Shouldice on the draw. Declan O'Neill with them. Bryson Smith behind. Carter Hayes with the puck now. Carter Hayes puts it down deep for Carter McCauley. Here comes Reed Kennedy, up for Fifield, goes off Fifield's foot. Shouldice. Declan O'Neill. Carter Hayes, Carter's bringing it in. Carter ties up, shoots, nice toe save by Brady LeBlanc. Beautiful save there by Brady, he's had a heck of a game. Shouldice. Okay, power play now for the 902 team. Play up for Reed Kennedy. Reed. Yes. It's kind of a bouncing play, goes every way. Reed Kennedy tries to shoot it onto the goalie of Nolan. It comes off the goalie, and then Fifield's able to follow up. Will Fifield with the goal. Again, Fifield, a lot of points in this tournament. I didn't get his stats beforehand, but I believe he's leading the team right now in points. So that's a goal for Will Fifield. Assist by Reed Kennedy. A short-handed goal as well. Oz on D here. I think we're doing a power play line with Ryder Haas playing defense. Eric Murchison. Up for Brody Mood. Brody chips it off the boards. Brody in quite a battle. Over for Ryder Haas. Ryder shoots. It almost seemed like Dumpy put it up. Comes out for Eric Murchison. Duke Dumpy. Duke Dumpy with the puck. Tries to drop it back. Lewis Christie circling. Mood. All back to Murchison. Murchison fires it. Hits Tristan pretty hard there. Oh, just barely holds it on the line. Good job there by Ald. Backhand, high. Missing that high a lot in this one. Offside. Referee not in position for it. Oh, he is calling it offside. Outside face-off back in the neutral zone. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining of the game. 3-0 hockey game for the Reapers. And I think again, Reapers have just been stomping everybody on their way here. I think this might be their closest game yet, even though they're holding a shutout with 3 goals. Declan O'Neill. Declan able to throw it down into the corner. Comes over for Scholdice. Back to the point. Nicholson able to get a foot on it to break it up a bit. Declan O'Neill. Declan's able to move it over for Ald. Ald trying to get to the center of the ice, but the whole team there on him. Scholdice with it now. Scholdice plays it back over to the other corner. Declan O'Neill's going to pick it up. Oh, bouncing puck. Oh, good chance there for 902 to get something carried out of our own zone. Declan O'Neill moves up for Murchison. And we ended up giving up the zone there. I don't know if that was the best plan. Reed Kennedy, he's got a passing option, gets it over for Fifield. Fifield just a little high. Declan loses his stick. Bennett Morrow carrying it now. Bennett Morrow gaining some speed. Moves it up. Fifield leaves it there for Kennedy. Good job by Scholdice to strip that. The guy wide open, Fifield on the doorstep. Kennedy's got to find Fifield here. Penalty coming up. It will be against Rhett Proctor. Actually, they're calling Reed Kennedy. I thought it was going to be on Rhett Proctor for hitting Reed Kennedy. Power play for the 902 Elite to end the game with. Be nice if we get something on the board, even though Brady LeBlanc's had an excellent game down here. Good job, a good hard shot down. Last minute of play of the game. Ryder Haas. Ryder tries to move it up for Mood. Chase Howlett gets it over for Mood. Again, not much time to operate here. 42 seconds. Gets tied up a bit. Nice moves by Ald. Ald gets on the doorstep. Ald shoots, scores. They let the clock run about 30 seconds off there. But really nice moves by Ald. Gets through the whole team. Beautiful shot up there in the top corner. Is that not a goal? I thought that was a goal. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. I saw old score, but I guess it didn't count. Again, I'm confused there, but whatever. I guess no goal. Keep that shutout for LeBlanc. Offside for sure there. Okay, they're a little slow on that clock. I thought we scored a goal. The last couple seconds are confusing, but game's over. Reapers take it. Thanks everybody for tuning in.